I am the head of media for Peter Obi, who is the presidential candidate of Labour Party, and Dirty Yusuf Baba Ahmed, who is the vice presidential candidate of Labour Party, his running mate. So we call our campaign the Obi Dirty Campaign Council.
When it comes to main political parties here in Ekiti State, we have only two that are prominent, and that is the ruling party, that's APC, and of course PDP. Where's Labour?
Well, let me put it this way. Ekiti is part of Nigeria, and in Nigeria you have one ruling class. You may call them parties. You have one ruling class, and it is the APC PDP. They are more like one party.
How do you mean?
That's why you see it's easy for somebody, today is in APC, tomorrow is in PDP, today is in APC, they cross as many times as possible because they stand essentially for the same thing, which is the problem that Nigeria has had. They are just people who see us as an opportunity to make money, to make influence, and to remain in power forever. These are just election winning machineries that is not in the interest of the people. We made mistakes in the past, we gave them power, and you know that it is easy to offer water to a monkey in a cup. To get your cup back is the problem. But this time around, Nigerians are very, very determined that they are going to get their cup back. They want their country back. So when you say dominant, yes, up till now, but after February, they will not be dominant again. Nigerians want their country back. The people of Nigeria are the dominant tendency in Nigeria. The office of the citizen is the highest office in the land. But some people have arrogated to themselves now. They think they are dominant, they are the people, they are this, they are that. But the office of the citizen is the highest. And so they should be the ones you regard as dominant, not these people.
Well, let me take you on this. These two parties you're talking about, that's APC and PDP, go to any state in this country, they have a structure. But it's like a Labour Party doesn't have that. Is that going to work against your party in the forthcoming election? The
so-called structure is just the funnel through which public money is shared across board to their grassroots. The structure that hasn't helped Nigeria. The structure that meant that in 1999 when they came, we thought we had problems. But now, we now know that we have problems. Before, it was a matter of perception. We thought we had problems and they were coming to solve it. But now, the whole world knows that Nigeria has problems. Before, they used to call Nigeria giant of Africa. Before, they thought we had potentials. We had this. The world respected Nigeria. They expected us to do so much. But now, we are a laughing stock. In fact, we have become a threat to global sanity. Everywhere you mention Nigeria now around the world, people have that, because we have become the headquarters of terrorism. We have become the headquarters of poverty. We have become the headquarters of children out of school. We have become the headquarters of women dying just trying to give birth. People losing their lives. Young people finishing work. This Ekiti State particularly, you are known to be the knowledge capital of Nigeria. People go to school in this place. But people are graduates now. They are the university graduates, polytechnic graduates driving Okada. That's what the structure has done to us. And then you think, oh, you have structure. You have lost those people. All those young people who have university degrees in whatever, in education, in physics, in chemistry, in sociology, political science, economics, they are driving Okada. How do you run a society like that? And you say you have structure. Those people are going to speak in February. You will know you have no structure.
Let's look at the antecedent of Peter Obi when he was then the governor of Anambra State.
I think so much has been said about his tenure as the governor of Anambra State. And by record, you know, at the opening of the millennium, in the 2000s, the United Nations came up and gave some 15 targets that you should achieve as the Millennium Development Goals. I think 15 targets in all those areas. When Peter Obi was the governor of Anambra State, this is not speculation, this is not self-claim. He came first in Millennium Development. And the Millennium Development Goals is just the totality of issues around human development, education, health, and all these things. It's on record that he came first. So it's not speculation, it's not claim. And I think that summarizes everything to save your time. When you say capacity, he has it. But capacity is not enough. You need character. Character is the problem that Nigerian leaders lack. They have dodgy past, shady past. Even in the present, they are meeting in the night to do things to favor their party, their clubs, their union, their religion, their tribe, at the detriment of the public they are supposed to serve. But that wasn't Peter Obi. Peter Obi was governor for everybody. This is somebody with proven track record of competence and character and ideas, because the major problem, one of the major problems, is the fact that people who give power have no ideas what to do with it, because in their lives there are people who are just looking for their contractor generations. You know the relationship of contractors to government. All they want is do everything to befriend you, then you give them contract, they make money. They were not people who were public oriented. They have no vision of society. And like it used to be said, it would have been better to make a philosopher king. But which one is easier? To make a philosopher king or to make a king a philosopher? You need those two to come together. But in Nigeria, they don't come together. People, the philosopher class, people with a vision of society, they don't make it to public offices. Those who make it to public offices, they have no vision of society, they don't care. They just care about their money, about their power, and all those things. But in Peter Obi, we are having a convergence of a philosopher and a king.
Let's look at it from what you have said. Are you saying that among the three top candidates vying for the presidential position in this country in February, are you saying that Obi is, is the 18 that Nigeria actually did?
In 2015, when APC took over, we had a few local governments, about 14 of them, that was being terrorized in Nigeria. Tell me what part of Nigeria is not being terrorized. Even in Abuja, there was a jailbreak. And up to today, Boko Haram came to Abuja prison to carry detainees away, and we can't find them. Even in Abuja, you cannot drive 1 hour from Kuje prison to where the president lives. They came that close to the president of Nigeria. Not to now talk of your village, my village, everywhere. How many of us can afford to go home now? Every time I see the name of where I come from in the newspapers, it's because they have kidnapped somebody. It's because they have killed somebody. Nationwide, that's how it is.
This is the country they have bequeathed to us, and they say they want to do more. They put us in a hole, they say we want to dig more. Just let's change the digger. Come on, we are not that stupid.
Okay, just recently, Bayo Adibanjo of Ferry endorsed your candidate, that's Peter Obi, as the Messiah Moses of our time. Of course, of recent as well, the former president of this country, that's Shegun Basujo, and Clark also endorsed him. What does this really portend, for the chances of Peter Obi and the Labour Party?
Okay, those three people that you have talked about, assess them against their vision of society. These are people who since their 20s, maybe since they were teenagers, they've always worried about Nigeria. Wherever they say, okay, we're talking about Nigeria for good, you have found them along that line. This is just a continuation of people who wish Nigeria well, who think Nigeria well, who have acted in the best interest of Nigeria. So when they say they endorse, and then some people who only see Nigeria as a means of making money and garnering influence, they now say they don't know what they are talking about. That's what they have been saying to us. They have been preaching to us that people who mean well for us are the people we should avoid. That's why we don't think much of the Adebanjos, of Edwin Clark, of all. We don't think much of them because these are our new masters. They are conditioning us to not see that. They are conditioning us to only see them. But in seeing them, you have seen that the same thing that these 90-year-old, 80-year-old people, the same vision that they have carried of a better Nigerian society before the independence of Nigeria, they still carry it. They still think that way. They still made us well. That's why they think at this point in time, this is the right thing to do. We haven't been having people this close to the presidency of Nigeria who mean this well, who have the capacity and has the character, and he has the likelihood to win. We haven't been having that. We are about to be changing between one fellow, power-hungry fellow, and another power-hungry fellow, but we haven't come this close to it. The same people that they have always meant Nigeria well is the same thing they are applying to this kind of situation. Now, let's look at the politics of the whole of this thing. This is a good man. And let's face it, since 1999, PDP, this is the way we have a Federal Character Commission. We have federal character in our constitution. Because this is how Nigeria can have peace, the way Nigeria was constituted. We need to let these things go around. But since 1999, we have been passing it. This side will have it, another side will have it. This is the remaining major part of Nigeria. In Nigeria, we gain independence as the North, the West, and the East. The North has done it twice. The West has done it once. Even the new tendency, the South-South, they have done it once. The East has not tasted it. What is left of the main East? So, not only does balancing favor this person, he's also still the best in terms of leadership characteristics in the game today.
People of the Fountain.